Cheers to the dreamers, the seekers, the wise. Crystal lavender will reach in the skies. Through tarot and starlight we'll always roam. In the heart of the universe we found our home. Comes where the mystics play. We speak the language of the Milky Way. A touch of Venus, a kiss from the moon, guiding lost hearts with a sweet gentle tune.
Hello, hello, welcome here, welcome back. Good morning, good night, good afternoon, whatever part of the world you're on, whatever time you're watching this video. We are going to do Leo. Leo, hey. So usually I go into the whole spiel about my book or whatever and whatnot. It's this, and it is a testimony of triumph over the darkness of all kinds of things, all right? And this will be in the description box of every single one of my videos. It goes through my life journey for the most part up until I found recovery. Like, hi, my name is Crystal and I am almost 4 years into recovery. So that will be in the description box of every single one of my videos, or in the comment section after. You can get it on Amazon for $12.12. You could get a free copy on my website, or you could get a signed copy if you email me. All right. And all of that stuff will be down there. So I have this new camera and it keeps doing like weird stuff. I don't know about it. I don't know about this here camera, okay? But we'll try it out. We're gonna give it a shot. We'll see what's up with it. So Leo, hi Leo. Let's see what we got for Team Leo. What do we got for Team Leo? What is the overall energy for Team Leo? Bam, bam, bam. Why is it doing that? Team Leo. Ooh, wake up. Wake up. It is time to wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. So I don't know. Have you been sleeping on yourself? You've been sleeping on your ideas. You've been sleeping on your creativity. Just follow the white rabbit. Some of y'all need to go on an adventure. You know, be a little bit spontaneous. Be a little bit adventurous. Go on a new adventure. I feel like some of you are the white rabbit. You're not following the white rabbit. You are the right rabbit. White rabbit. You're the white rabbit. But wake up. Like, what are you sleeping for? Are you sleeping on yourself? Is there something that you want to start that you haven't started yet? Is there a creative vision that you have that you haven't put time into? It's like, I feel like you're sleeping on yourself, or just been super sleepy. I mean, we have had a lot of ascension. Like, there's a lot going on in the planets or the sky with the planets right now. So you could be experiencing ascension symptoms. Could be extra sleepy, a little bit moody, just kind of sensitive, maybe like crying at commercials, or just feeling really, really emotional and empathetic. Okay. And there's nothing wrong with that. All right. Like, I cry at commercials all the time. Like, I watched that new movie, Wild Robot. That movie had me bawling, dude. I was all bawling. Wild Robots, freaking animation, right? So there's nothing wrong with that, okay? Some of you are just like in your feelings a little bit, but you might be sleeping a little bit too much, because the car said, wake up, get up, get up, all right? It is not time to be laying around, okay? We don't have no time for this. We ain't got no time. Like, I feel like if you don't start now, you're going to wish you would have started sooner, right? Like, isn't it always like that though? Like, man, I wish I would have started this YouTube journey like 5 years ago instead of today. Or, man, I wish I would have started this weight loss journey like a year ago before, than starting it now. It's like, whatever it is that you've been asleep about, or that you have been procrastinating or not wanting to push forward with, you're gonna kick yourself in the butt for not starting it sooner. Don't let it burden you, okay? Just starting, okay? That's the hardest part, is getting it started. Just start. It doesn't matter. You'll figure it out along the way. And there is no such thing as failure, okay? The only time you fail is if you don't try. So make sure you get up. Wake up. All right, wake up. That was the first card out, was wake up. So some of y'all just might be extra sleepy, or you're sleeping on yourself, or you're sleeping on your creativity. The Queen of Wands in reverse. You're sleeping on your passion. Some of y'all just be oversleeping in general with the tower here. Be careful of that. All right. Don't let your sleep turn into a tower. Like end up late for work or just letting things fall apart. Like, oh, I'll get to it tomorrow. You know, like, I don't know. Are you depressed, Leo? Are you feeling kind of depressed or something? I mean, we all have those moments, all right? But you can't stay there. You can't stay in that moment. It's okay to feel like that every once in a while. But get up, get dressed, wash your booty, okay? Wash your booty, wash your clothes, and get outside, okay? Go outside. So I feel like some of y'all have been like laying in a little curled up ball, like not wanting. You're like, I don't want to. I don't want a world today. I don't want a people today. I don't want a world today. And I get it. I totally get it. Okay? I totally understand that. But you need to get up. Get up. Because you've got the Four of Wands. That's the 1111 card. You have the Four of Wands just around the corner. It's just outside. It's outside. It's outside somewhere. Whatever your wish fulfillment is outside. Okay? You need to be outside somewhere, doing something outside. This thing has got to stop going like this. Woo! I feel like your wish fulfillment is not going to just fall in your lap, all right? Like if you're wanting to have some sort of relationship, like you have to actually go outside, all right? I mean, I can't say that it's impossible. There is the possibility that, you know, the plumber coming to your house is like the love of your life or something. You know, there is that possible, there's that slight possibility, but I feel like the cards are saying to wake up and to get outside, to get motivated. All right? Because I feel like the only thing that's holding you back is yourself. Got the Three of Wands. Just sitting there waiting. It's like you're waiting for things to come to you, for it to just show up on your lap, or for the motivation. It's like manifestation also takes action. It's like where your where are your actions at? Where your attention and flows with intention is where your manifestation goes. It's like where your attention is at is where it flows to. It's almost like a cavern. Like the water will look for the easiest route, right? It'll always find its way, but it's going to flow in the easiest, like the easiest way to get out, you know? The path of least resistance. Some of you need to listen to Abraham Hicks. I don't know if you've never heard of Abraham Hicks, but check out some Abraham Hicks. All right. The path of least resistance. The water always flows to the path of least resistance, and the water will make its way. Three of Pentacles, Three of Wands. So you have good plans. You've got great plans for the future. You've got a blueprint. You've got that blueprint. It's like I feel like the throne is waiting for you to take it. It's like something is just on the horizon, like waiting for you to wake up, waiting for you to realize it, waiting for you to go searching after it, or to get motivated by it, or to touch it. Or it's like it's something is waiting, is like being acted, like almost like it's being waiting to be activated. You know, like you have two ingredients and one of them isn't active without the other one. It's like this ingredient is missing you. It's like the only ingredient that's missing is you. Your participation, your action. It's like just on the other side of it, but you're in this, like you don't want to, like I just feel like you're just like I don't want to, like I don't want to people, I don't want to manifest, I don't want to love, I don't want to date, I don't want to, like you're like in hermit mode or hibernation mode. I mean, it is winter, so that's kind of a natural process. But it's like it feels like you're like on purpose, like not trying to be nurturing, or maybe you feel like you've been too nice. You know, like, oh, I'm too nice. Like I need to try to be in my villain era. Maybe some of you are starting your villain era. Like you're gonna come out of your hibernation and being in straight villain. Your straight villain era. What is this? The Five of Swords. No fighting, okay? Like, I feel like some of you might be a little bit confrontational. Like, maybe a little bit overly moody or confrontational. So make sure you're checking in with yourself, all right? It's okay to be in a bad mood, all right? We're all human. It's totally okay to be in a bad mood. Just make sure that you acknowledge that, like, that's what's going on, because a lot of times when we're in a bad mood, we will attract the biggest buttholes on the planet, okay? When we're in a bad mood. It's like always when we're in a bad mood or if we're in a hurry. If we're in a hurry, we hit every single red light that there is. It's like, be mindful that that's the energy that you're in, so that way when you're confronted with a mirror, confronted with that energy, the same energy that you're in, you can see it and be like, oh, okay, I see you because you're me. All right, you're a reflection of my energy. All right, because we turn into snowballs. We start gathering into, like, and I don't know why we seem to attract, like, when we're in a bad mood, we seem to attract things that are in a bad mood, like, so much simpler than, or so much easier than when we're not. The Nine of Cups, yeah, you're just feeling all out of sorts. Like, you out of sorts, Leo. You feel all out of sorts here. And it's okay to be in those moods sometimes, but just make sure that you're, like, checking with yourself. All right, because there is love around you. You are loved. You are loved. It might not be in the way that you want to be loved or by the person that you want to be loved by, but everything we need and then some is always provided for us. It's the wants we have a problem with. All right. So make sure that you're acknowledging the love that you have around you, because you do have love around you. There are people that love you, that cherish you, that appreciate you, that respect you. So acknowledge that. Acknowledge that you are loved, even if it's not in the way that you want. All right, you might not get what you want, but you always get what you need. You always have what you need. Yeah, you're just hermiting. No, you're being a hermit in your warm little bubble. I mean, and I get it. I spend a lot of time in my warm little bubble myself. Like, I can't throw no shade at nobody. Like, I'm guilty. Okay. Let's see what Leo's got going on other than that. Is it your lack of enthusiasm for, you're just waiting? Look, waiting. Three of Wands again. Waiting. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? We're waiting for love. Waiting for this person to come back. Waiting for love to find you. You have to put some sort of action out there, Leo. If this is a love situation, is like, you're like on hold. Your heart is on hold. It's like, doo doo doo, beady boop. Leo is busy. Please come back again. Please come back later. It's like your line is busy. Leo's line is busy. They're waiting. They're put love on hold. Houston, we have love on hold. Like, you're not wanting to get out there. I feel like maybe you try to put yourself in the dating scene. It's like you got on the dating app or something and you were like, oh God, instant delete. You were like, okay, like maybe you talked to one person and you were like, no. You, like, put yourself on hold, or you feel that there is like you feel like you're like rummaging through the junkyard looking for anything that's like good left. You know, you might have a bad attitude about it. You might have some sort of jaded, like a jaded experience, or just like a bad attitude about the dating scene or about what's viable. It's like none of the things, or none of the people that have come into your bubble have been like, you've been like, like none of them have, like, none of them has swooned you. You have not been swooned. Like, it's like you're on hold. You're on hold. Leo is busy. Please try again later. And the Hermit again. Leo is busy, hermiting, taking care of self, in hibernation. Please try again later. Okay, but wake up, Leo. It says wake up. It said wake up. Time to put on a little makeup, right? Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Wash your butt, brush your teeth, go outside, get some sunshine. I don't know if you just don't feel lucky right now. You got a lot of self-doubt, a serious inner critic in the moment. Like your inner critic is really loud right now and it's lying to you. All right. The worms are lying. They're deceitful, lying little bastards, okay? That are trying to get you in your feels and make you stay in bed all day so that you don't accomplish anything. But I like the people that are spiritual leaders get the most tests. Like you get tested hardcore when you're about to level up, all right? And I feel like you're like on the brink of a level up. So there are negative entities like attacking your mindset because if you succeed and you shine your light, that's like one more part of the darkness that'll be dissipated, you know? It's like the darkness doesn't want you to shine your light. Like the darkness can't live in brightness. So if the darkness can get into your head and make you think some sort of way about yourself, then um then it can stay alive. And at that, all right, we need to kill that darkness. Kill it. Kill it with kindness. Shine that bright light. Wake up. Oh, promiscuous. You got promiscuous? Have you been promiscuous? Have you been having a lot of useless, like unnecessary? Maybe this is what your problem was from before. You're like, ugh, like I'm putting myself on hold. Leo is on hold right now. I don't know. I know me personally, I have an issue. Like sometimes I have a really hard time like trying to be intimate with people because I was used so much for like sexual pleasure that like I have a hard time accepting that now, you know? So you might have come from a background to where like you were used a lot for other people's gratification and like now you're just like on hold. You're like I'm on hold, like I'm not being used anymore. Like I'm not saying yes to somebody I want to say no to like ever again. And you're like keeping that promise to yourself, but at the same time it's made you a little bit like unavailable, uninterested, like you're just uninterested. Like you have no interest whatsoever in even trying to get out there and mingle. Like you don't want to. You're like I don't want to mingle. I don't want to get my heart broken. I don't want to let anybody like give anybody a chance to fall in love with what they want from me instead of who I am. Like I feel like you've been discarded a lot in the past or you've discarded your own feelings a lot in the past and like you're just on hold. You're on hold, Leo. And that's okay. It's okay to be on hold. But you have to remember that not everybody is going to use you and abuse you, okay? There are genuine people out there. There are genuine people out there. I mean, but only go out if you're ready. If you're not ready for it, if you're truly just not in a vibration to be receiving, then that's okay. All right, it's better to heal and be in hermit mode and hibernate than it is to go have unnecessary connections with people. So I mean, I feel you, Leo. It's okay. It's okay. If you don't feel ready, then you don't feel ready. And there's nothing wrong with that. Don't let anybody pressure you into being like, oh, well, why aren't you married yet? When are you going to find this? How come you haven't given me any children? Like, what's going on with this? Like, why aren't you with this person? Or what, you know what I mean? There's a lot of social pressure on the outside to be in a marriage and to find the right partner. And, there's just a lot of pressure from the outside world. And you don't have to listen to none of that. You don't have to listen to none of that. I think you're practicing a lot of like you might be practicing celibacy and just being really disciplined inside yourself right now. The hangman, you're practicing discipline inside yourself. Like I think you've like given so much of yourself in the past and like didn't get anything in return for it that you're like retraining yourself, re-establishing your own boundaries, your self-worth, like your gratitude for life. Like, you don't want just any Joe Blow from Kokomo, Joe Schmo from Kokomo coming over and trying to woo you. It's like, you're not trying to be wooed right now. I think it would take a really, 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 really special person to um to get you interested, you know? Like, it's going to take somebody that is really on your level. The Hermit card again. It's going to take you somebody that's really on your level to get you to be interested, for you to give any of your F's away. Because right now, I think you're keeping you're keeping all the fucks to yourself. You're like, no, I'm keeping these. These are mine. All right, and it's okay. That's okay. Just don't stay like that forever. All right. Be courageous. At some point, you're going to have to be courageous and go back out into the world and um, be open to receive. Because if you're really wanting love, it's not just going to fall out of the clear blue sky. Typically, it's not just going to fall out of the clear blue sky. You will have to take some action towards it. All right. And I don't feel like you're taking any action right now. And that's okay. So, I mean, the cards say to wake up, but I really think that's like for your own personal progress. Like, I don't think that has anything to do with love. I think that's like quit sleeping on yourself. Okay. Quit sleeping on yourself and becoming braver, growing stronger, becoming braver. All right. And the clock is ticking. Something about tick tock, tick tock. The clock is ticking. But I think that has something to do with your creative adventures, with something that you want to start, like some sort of creative project that you want to start. Start now, all right? Get up, wake up, go out in the sunshine. I love you. Beep beep.